Stepka. I am the bar manager here at Aka Bar in sunny Los Angeles. I'll also be your spirits guide for the afternoon. Today what I would like to do is make a cocktail for you, an original of mine, something I'm very excited about. Let me just tell you about the ingredients first. The inspiration for this cocktail came from a lovely French ginger liqueur. It's an all-natural liqueur, ginger, with a VSOP cognac base. Very lovely ingredient to start with. Now, starting from there, I was inspired to keep the ingredients French, and then thinking, well, maybe if I'm going to be whisked away to the Caribbean, that I'd want to do something in a sort of Caribbean tiki style. So continuing with that thought, I brought in some French rum, JM rum, 100 proof blanc to be precise. That's going to give the cocktail a little bit of backbone. To really kind of open things up and freshen it, just a little bit of French absinthe. And what tiki drink wouldn't be complete without one or two dashes of Angostura bitters. In addition to that, we're going to throw in a little fresh lime juice and a little fresh pineapple. Let's begin. So let's start with our primary ingredient, Domaine de Canton ginger liqueur. It's an all-natural liqueur with a VSOP cognac base. We're going to use 5 parts ginger liqueur for this cocktail. But keep in mind, this is the only sugar that we're adding to this cocktail. So not only is this our primary spirit, it is also our sweetener. We will then be adding 2 parts fresh lime juice. And 1 part fresh pineapple juice. Now I realize it can be difficult to get, not only to get fresh pineapples, but then to be able to juice them at home. Most stores will have some sort of not from concentrate, fresh squeezed pineapple juice, but even if you can't find that, the little cans of Dole will do just fine. Obviously, we want to go with the best and the freshest, but we can't always get that, so we work with what we have. After that, we're going to use some French rum. JM rum, 100 proof. That little bit of higher proof gives it some backbone, and the funky flavor of French rum also plays a role. The special thing about French rum that's different from all other rums is that it's made from the juice of the sugarcane plant. Most rums, as you know them, are going to be made from the molasses. Molasses is a byproduct of sugar refinement. So they make their sugar, they have this leftover molasses, they make the rum. Now, staying in line with my theme, I chose Vieux Pontellier, classic French absinthe. That anise and fennel. Doesn't need too much, it's just going to really open up this cocktail. I'm using a dropper to be precise. I'm using 2 dropperfuls. The equivalent is about if you have a vinegar dasher at home, 1 big dash of that. If you have a smaller bar spoon like this, maybe not even all the way to the top, it's about a 1/4 teaspoon. Again, some people like the flavor, that anise flavor more, but because it's such a strong, noticeable flavor, we don't want it to dominate. It's supposed to stay subtle there in the background. And of course, what tiki drink would be complete without the Angostura bitters? Just 1 nice hearty dash from this bitter bottle, and that's going to tie it all together. Now this drink should be made on crushed ice, if at all possible. If you don't have the crushed ice, you can always shake it, strain it into a Collins glass over fresh ice, and then maybe even top it with a little bit of soda water so you get all of the dilution you need. Now the swizzling here, that's going to get all that ice diluted, because water is a primary ingredient in any cocktail. And as you see it start to get a little bubbly and aerated and frothy, you know that it's just about right. And you can always give it a little quality control. And there we are. That's just lovely, if I don't say so myself. So we're going to kiss that with just a little bit more crushed ice. Now, as you're drinking this and the ice is diluting, it's going to get a little more watered down. So we like to add a little float of some more Ango. Both it's visually interesting, but it also, as you're drinking, and this is infusing its way into the cocktail itself, it's going to be helping to bring out all those flavors towards the last third of that cocktail. Now, I like to kiss it with just a little bit more crush to give it that layering. I love these things, these metal straws with a little spoon at the bottom. They're great for cocktails, especially on crushed ice, so you can stir and sip together. Obviously, most people don't have these in their homes. That's fine. Any straw will do, as long as you can get that booze into your mouth. And of course, the piece de resistance, a little pineapple frond to garnish ourselves and make it all complete. Of course, again, quality control. One more time, because it's been sitting there. I want to just make sure.